This reading comes from the Northern Lights, The Stories of Minnesota's Past textbook, revised second edition, written by Dave Kenney, published by the Minnesota Historical Society in 2013. It is going to be about the winter season as we continue through a year at the post. Winter. The families of Man, So, Mana, and the other Ojibwe elders spread out through the surrounding forests as the winter turned cold. Small family groups camped and hunted in certain areas. The men hunted for deer, bears, muskrat, and beavers to feed their families and to use in trade. They trapped most of the beavers in the winter because that was when the animals' coats were thickest. The women cooked food and prepared the furs so that they could be traded for other goods. John Sayre spent many difficult winters in the fur trade, so he knew it was important to be careful with the fort's limited supplies. He drove hard bargains in his trades with the Ojibwe. He kept tight control over his workers' rations or portions of food and liquor. He often sent his men to the Ojibwe lodges to trade for extra deer and beer meat. As the northern excuse me, as the Northwest Company's top representative in the region, he also kept a close watch on other companies with trading posts in the area. Séraphin Lemaire's main job was to make sure that his boss's instructions were carried out. He often accompanied the voyagers on their visits to the Ojibwe lodges. He also made occasional visits to a competitor's post to see how it was doing. Joseph Girard and his fellow voyagers spent much of their time away from the fort, at the winter lodges of the Ojibwe. It's likely that some of them lived with their Ojibwe wives and children. When the voyagers returned to the fort, they usually brought back food and furs to refill the company's dwindling supplies. They also built sleds, chopped wood, and performed other chores assigned to them by Sayre and Lemaire.